I gave you my heart.
Yo, what's up, Pride Nation? Back at you with another one on today. Make sure you guys subscribe to Noble Sports Entertainment. And when you subscribe, make sure you click on the bell and hit all so that you'll get all uploads and notifications from Noble Sports Entertainment. Make sure you guys also subscribe to the Detroit Sports Alliance. Their links will be below in the description. All right, guys, without further ado, we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans as they are coming off joint practices this week. And today they finally will play one another in an exhibition game for the preseason. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. All right, guys, some of the key things that I want to look at in this game is how would the Detroit Lions bounce back from last week? Last week, the Detroit Lions suffered a bad loss to the New England Patriots in the preseason. The final score of that game was 31-3. And a lot of our players did not look good in that game. So hopefully a lot of players cleaned up things. Players like Tyrell Crosby, hopefully he cleaned up a little bit of his pass protection and his run block as well. It looks like Crosby just didn't have a great week last week. So I don't know if they're going to move him to the guard or keep him at the tackle. But I just want to see Crosby get better out there. I want to see quarterback Matthew Stafford finally be able to command this new offense and be able to get a drive and sustain a drive and be able to score a touchdown in this game. I know Matthew Stafford is not going to play a lot, but I definitely want to see what he will bring to the table, what intangibles and what skill set tonight will Matthew Stafford bring tonight. Will he look sharp and crisp? It's some of the things that I am looking for out of quarterback Matthew Stafford. Also, in other notes, I also want to watch quarterback Josh Johnson. There's been a lot of reports on Josh Johnson saying that this guy has been looking good and playing great in training camp. And since the Lions have picked him up because of the poor play of David Fales last week, the Lions decided to go after another quarterback. And we already know that Tom Savage is in concussion protocol. So we know that there's an opportunity, man, for Josh Johnson to be able to move up. Now, whether or not he's able to take that number 2 quarterback spot is going to be predicated on him going out and performing and playing successful out there. And I definitely think that that's something that's going to be on the back of his mind, and that's going to be on the back of the players' mind to go out there, perform, and do what they need to do. I'm looking to see what Ty Johnson is going to do in this game. Ty Johnson has some great runs in the last preseason game. One of those runs being called back and things of that nature. So I want to see how Ty Johnson is going to look. I want to see Ty Johnson get at least 10 to 12 carries, if not 15 carries. I just want to see him get a lot of more touches, especially when you're not the number 1 option in the backfield and you're not the number 2 option. I want to see this young guy go, and I want to see what he can bring to the table on tonight. I also want to see how TJ Hawkinson would look as he'll be bouncing back from getting poked in the eye at practice this week with the Texans. Hopefully TJ is ready to go. Everything is good with him. And I just want to see how him and Jesse James will look out there tonight. The offensive line has been one of my main issues and things that I like to talk about when I'm talking about the Detroit Lions, because I know last season Matthew Stafford got sacked 41 times. And in 2 games, Matthew Stafford was sacked reportedly 17 times. So you're talking about 10 games for a franchise record for the Minnesota Vikings sacking Matthew Stafford 10 times. And then right after that, the Bears sacking him 7 times. So we definitely got to get better on the offensive side of the ball. I want to see guys get a commanding lead on their camp positions. Right now, you don't know who's winning the camp battles because no guy is really standing out just of yet. But hopefully some of these guys will start standing out. I want to see Amani Oruwariye clean up some of the mistakes he made in the first game. I want to see Jelani Tavai clean up some of the mistakes that he made in the first game. But all in all, man, I just want to see the Lions be competitive. Even if they win or lose, I just want to see a competitive game. And I want to see guys trying to win their camp position. Still, we don't know who's going to be the number 2 corner, but all eyes certainly have been on Rashawn Melvin from a veteran leadership standpoint, that he would be the number 2 guy. We already know that Justin Coleman will be in the slot, and I want to see how Jamal Agnew will bounce back, because he didn't play as well at the corner position in the slot last week. So hopefully he'll get better and get that work in. But I just want to see the Lions overall execute. I want to see those guys compete, and I want to see guys start to separate themselves for positions in these camp battles. So guys, let me know in the comment section, what are you looking for in this game against the Houston Texans on tonight? Those are some of the keys that I'll be looking for. Make sure you guys subscribe to Noble Sports Entertainment. I'm out of here. Peace.
I gave you my heart.